Hello, me friends. Hello. Right. As you know, I've been having a shit week. So, if you just saw Jason's video, you would have saw me going, I'm going to make a rack maruli maduli madara. So first things first, we want the MIG welder up on there. So going back to the old days, I used to do magic. Abracadabra. These people and everybody else knows damn well what happens when you leave plastic out in the cold. It goes brittle and it snaps. See? Snapped. That's supposed to go on there. And that's supposed to go on there. Right? In there you can see snapped. In there, snapped. Over here, this bit snapped. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 snaps on this machine. So what we got to do is take this off and make one of them, which is not hard. It's quite simple, but you know, I shouldn't have to be doing this at my age. Alright, so if you want to send me one of these machines, by all means send me a new one. I'm pissed off with the shit we gotta put up with these days. Right, there's the machine. I'm going over there. This bit snapped off and I put I threaded it and put a tip in Ella. And I opened the hole up and that was working fantastically dobulous. So here we go. Right, I probably want to use this machine, so I better not clutter it with screw boxes, because I've been over the walls. The original knob screws onto the doodly da. Right, I done it 3 times I did it, but there was no way I can put a drill that deep. I tried coming in both ways, snap, 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 snap. So I ended up with this. Okay. You see I drilled off centre to leave a bit more meat at the top for the thread. So that now should fit in there, we hope, like that. So that's going to come down to there, that's going to go in there, and that's going to lock up your doodler. That goes on there. Anyway, I just had it on me, I did. I've had a bad week, as everybody knows, and I got some Prazak come on my channel and tell me to shut the fuck up. Stop the fucking singing. Shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck. That's not a very nice way to talk to people, you know what I mean? I try to talk to people, you know, nice. Stop the fucking singing. Stop the fucking singing. It was. You don't, you know, you can always click off my channel. I'm not forcing you on my channel. I sing. And I fart. Didn't say nothing about the farting, only a fucking singing. I was just saying I tried to talk nice to everybody, but then somebody tries to put me down like a dead dog. You know, this was going to be my still. Yeah, I was making a still. Quite easy, as we all know. You know, Now, I'm not the only man who does this. There's quite a few of us. Lord knows, there'd be days like this. Stop your singing, will you? The man out there don't like you singing. I sing on a Sunday, and I sing any other day I want to. Now I've got to screw up the side of that to tighten it up. And now hopefully, wrong button, Rob. Don't put too much on it. It's a common error to put too much on. But it didn't kill me once, did it? I put that much on. Where are you, lads? I know you want to see if this works, because, you know, I do. That goes in your hole. If you can find your hole. Loosen that off. Because you can't see what you're fucking doing, can you? Because you've got to go in that tube. Why am I telling you how to do this? Because you all know how to do this. We've all done this 52,000 times. My Sherry Amore, pretty little one that I adore. Stevie Wonder, huh? Well, I can't find my fucking hole today, lads. Plus it's cold, you see, so you know what us men say when it's cold. I don't think this is ever was the right spool for this thing, you know. I think it's supposed to take a bigger size. Now perhaps that's my next project, is to make a right size spool. That'll do. I don't want to go mad. Not unless you tell me to stop singing, like, you know. I think that was rude. Well, she's not recoiling, so that's always a good fucking form. Good sign. Nothing worse than when it recoils and you got a bird's nest before you even fucking start. That's not the plug. This is the plug. I don't want to lift it down yet. A, it gives me a fucking hernia, and B, we're not in no rush yet. Yeah, like she's trying to come off, so you've got to be careful. Yeah, got to be careful. There was a nut on there. I don't know what happened to that nut, believe me, but it's a common size. Right, gun I'm looking for. Where's the gun? Tangled in the wire. Ah. Power. Choke, choke. I think that's okay. This was thrown out. It was thrown out as scrap. Get rid of this. I've thrown it everywhere so far, but in the bin. Abracadabra. And we'll get it back on the floor. And going down is easier than coming up. Consider that done. All we want to do now is, I still think there's no gas in here, but I've got to test it, you know. I just come back from Jason's, and fair dues to Uncle Jason Andrews. We all know Jason Andrews. Subscribe to his channel if you're not already, because he's an up and coming nutcase. And he offered me a lend of a MIG, but I said nah. Thank you all, thank you very much for popping in. This wasn't supposed to be a video, as you know, because we was doing these things. For Robert, I was going to have it like sewn on there like that, so I could walk around looking at it and telling people not to sing. So I can now continue, because there's the R, there's an O somewhere, and there's a B. So I'll continue that. ASP, now that's working. I will show you the parts of my cock-ups, because I believe you should show your cock-ups, so people will either say, well, I'm not going to have a go at that, or they're going to say, well, what you did wrong, Rob, was, if you've got to criticise me, great, but do it politely. Don't have a go at me, because I know this is not my full-time job. I works for my spondoolies. That's our national anthem. Dufferin's national anthem. How do you spell Dufferin? E-O-E-O. Of course, you should unplug it fucking first. So, for some reason, cold plastic snapped. All the wire come off. Going on with British fucking workmanship, huh? Well, this is fucking not British, is it, people? Why do they make, they make it out of plastic? Just to wind me up, or what? And we are going to drill an hole for it first. We're going to try and fucking drill an hole. And yes, I just snapped the fucking drill. We've now got that with a broken drill in it. But shit happens, we knew that. So we're going to try and go through there and push out the bit we've fucking snapped off. But you know, these drills, they come from China land, so they're not fucking very good. But You know that anyway. Right. With the first drill you broke, might knock out the second drill you fucking broke. They say that you're the run around fuck face. We got about a half inch to fucking go. Oh God almighty. Fucking hell, where'd that come from? My wallet? Fucking hell, where'd that come from? My wallet? Fucking drills are shite. As I said, sometimes you can just tap them out and they won't fucking come out. But not in this fucking case, Rob. Oh God. A simple little fucking job like this. I got a big hole in the one end and a small hole in the other end. We're over here now. We're over here fucking about. Right, we're going to drill an hole down into the side of this thing. And that don't reach across there because some twat cut it off too fucking soon. What I should do is go and have a fucking pee because I'm absolutely burst. You see what it's like when I lose my fucking temper? That's all because some twat told me not to sing. Wizard 388. Bob, you're not cursed. Shit happens. Thank you, Wizard. It certainly does today. Banduli. Right, I'm off. Cheers again. Don't forget to enter that raffle. It's I think we was like 30 subscribers away from 9,000, and we'll draw it on the 9,000. So you know, knowing our luck, it'll be Christmas Day. But well, that's not luck, is it? It's an extra. It's an extra Christmas present for one of you lucky friends. I say friends because all my subscribers are friends. You're not numbers. I don't give a toot about numbers.